Good morning. Good morning. So we are going to go through a full day vlog. So what I technically do in a full day. So I'm basically going to try and make it as realistic as possible. So you ready? Are you ready? Let's go vlog. Of course we have to get those leg gains. Looking a bit fluffy because I just woke up and obviously my diet is not on point at the moment because it is the Christmas period. So what I basically did here is I have marked this mattress the 25th of the 12th 2020. Why? Because this year I wrapped hundreds of presents on that mattress. I decided to mark it with making history, of course. Just another day, let's go. So obviously this is the Christmas period. Look at my fridge, it is full of food and leftovers. This is what I'm saying, this is the festive period. I eat literally what I want because the fridge is always over full. So let's make some breakfast. No matter how crazy the year gets, I always eat the same things. Usually it's either eggs or leaning towards the oats. So I am lactose intolerant, so I have to be careful with the milk I use. I always have to use lactose-free milk, or I'll prefer to use almond milk. Let's make some breakfast. Call me the Oats Bay. Call me Oats Bay. So let's show you some gains. Everyday body check, everyday gains. We're born with gains, we live with gains, and we die with gains. So this is how it always goes down in my house. My household is crazy. As you can see, my cute little niece always comes into the shot. She loves those angles. I wonder where she gets it from. Let's go. Gains. So what I would usually do is halfway into my oats, I would add whey protein inside. Why? Because I like to get the carbs in first when I wake up in the morning so it goes straight into my system, and then I would add the whey protein in there. Mix it up and just make it happen. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. Oh, bless her, I love her. She's just such a little cutie, look at her. She knows I'm the secret, the favourite uncle, and there is no one else like me. Oh, breakfast done. Breakfast done. I'm gonna go straight into food shopping. All right, so shower is done, looking very clean and dapper. Cream my skin. So let me just show you a quick, routine. This is like, this is literally like a hair routine I usually go through. I don't really like to speak on hair much because I'm like to be, fitness focused. But because this is a vlog, let me show you what products and stuff I quickly use on my hair to keep it soft and smooth. So of course I use the olive oil shampoo, but it's not a shampoo day today. So literally all I'm using today is the mousse. So this is Cantu. Cantu is amazing, by the way. Cantu is the shizzle. So Cantu conditioner, and I also use olive oil sheen to finish off the shine on my hair, but the one I usually use is out of stock, so I'm using these ones for now. Yeah, so let me just get to the basics. Yeah, so what I tend to do, as you can see, my hair is looking a bit rough, and so for me to make it clean and smooth, by the way, I do not get shape pops. I don't get shape pops anymore, because as you get older, you tend to, I realized years ago that once you're getting trims every time, from you getting hair trims from the barber, that's what also causes receding in hairline as well. When you get shape ups over the years and years and years, I stopped doing that, and I use my own hair as a shape up, and I'm going to show you the hack quickly. So let me just dive in quickly and just, you know, get into this hair tutorial. Let's go. Okay, so let's dive in. It's not the best lighting, but you kind of get perspective anyway. Sometimes it's about just, you know, understand what's happening and just to get in the best lighting. So first thing I'd use, obviously, to soften the hair is that. This is Cantu. I use their products, it's amazing. So I use this like a foam wrap that kind of gets the hair dry. Because after shower, I don't wash my hair every day. So let me say this again, I do not wash my hair every day because it's not healthy to put more water in your hair every day, especially my hair texture. So just literally get that and just dab it on. So like I said, I don't really talk about hair much because I like to go into fitness, but because the whole vlog thing, let me just show you what I literally do in a day. Got this on the sides as well too. Just to give this so I'm just focusing on the front and the side of the edges, because that's the most part that gets wet when I'm showering. So I'm literally just going to clean that up, and make my own shape up. So look at this life hack, watch this. So look at that, and look at that, look at the difference between that. It's not finished yet, but you can kind of see, look at that. I make my own shape up myself. I don't need a damn barber for that. Thank me later. So the Cantu conditioner, just to seal the deal, it kind of just holds it in place. Like I said, I don't use gel or all these other harmful stuff in the hair. I keep it very natural and use the conditioner to style my hair. And people don't understand that. This just keeps it in place. Yeah, and it's a life hack. Use that to gel. I'm telling you, use conditioner, especially Cantu, it stays in place. You know what? I call this. Someone said this to me in the street one time. Your hair is art, because that's what it literally is. You're literally it's like almost like bodybuilding. It's art. You're fine tuning your hair to a certain way. It's not, you're not doing it like everyone else. It's kind of done in a certain way. See how straight the hairline is, and to make it more, you know, appealing, because it looks too straight, you just have to flatten the hair down like that, because that makes it more look like a shape up, as opposed to having a hat on your head. You see that? Boom. You know, again to the side, you just literally. As you can see, I'm very, very technical with how I look. Listen, you only have one life, right? You have one life. You have the right to look the way you want to look. Can you see me? I am a very, very active person, so this stays in place. Even when I'm sweating, it doesn't move. It stays in place. Obviously, if you're doing hardcore activity, it's going to come out of place slightly, but that's why I use a do-rag. So look at it. It's not fully done yet, because I'm going to put a do-rag on it now to literally hold it in place. Do-rag's going to literally firm it in place. So I'm going to put a do-rag and just do other things. So I'm about to leave. I just take it off and I'm ready to go. So take this do-rag off. And what do you think? Hey, look at that. Ooh. Hey. So keep that. Look at that. That is straight. This one, they listen to me just a little bit there, but you kind of get the point. I don't really do this too much in detail. I don't like to talk about hair too much, but yeah, this is literally it. And for a little finishing touch, Let me just put this down quickly. So I kind of get a understanding. So, quick finishing touch I usually tend to do in the living is I would use a little bit of that, which is basically Carmex for your lips. Just a little dab. And then a little bit of. Keeps it nice and bright, the colour nice and fresh, and yeah, ooh, yeah, and yeah, what do you think? Ooh, so grocery shopping, let's say food shopping. Got my backpack with me ready, just in case, you know how we do. Quick tip as well, you usually have a shopping list, but because I'm used to the whole momentum, if you're on a meal prep or your plan or whatever you're going to do, I know it's during Christmas now, it's not really necessary, but always carry a list with you just in case. But yes, on my way to do some food shopping and of course make it happen. Let's go. So we have made it, and look, I go straight into the meat section, but guess what? I don't really need meat right now because my fridge is full. So we have to move along. We have to move along. So I go straight for the lactose-free milk, but guess what? It has run out. I'm guessing people probably rushed them during this whole pandemic. So we go straight for those noodles, and I always get the same ones. Funny enough, these ones are not as high in fat as the rest, so these ones happen to be the lowest in fat. Then we go straight, as you can see, for the peanut butter. High in protein, also high in healthy fats once eaten with moderation. Straight into the trolley. Then what could I be looking for? What could you be? We go straight in for the we go straight, oh, one just dropped. We go straight in for the sweet potatoes. Yes, a great carb source. Straight into the trolley. And then we go straight into the tuna. Yes, tuna chunks. That's how we do it. Let's go. Alright, so basically I'm in another shop debating if I should get these spring rolls or not. You know what, you live once, may as well. Might just get vegetable, definitely not. Duck. Might get 10 of those, 10 of those. Damn it, I only have one hand. Alright, that. And get 30. I get 30 probably. I get 40. That's the struggles that we have when you go shopping. You know what, I'm gonna get 40 actually. I'm carry 4. Yeah. So yeah, let's go. So we are back with the food shopping. What I'd usually do is prepare a meal prep, but because there's so much stuff in the fridge, I don't need to do a meal prep. This is just for a rainy day. Basically, it's kind of a smart move because I shop every other day, so it's like kind of my routine and I'm used to that. So I'm gonna stock these up in the cupboards, etc. And yeah, just upload these. So I managed to get, I think I got 4 or 5 these spring rolls. I literally just stock these up and I'm literally just going to make my next meal. So the bigger question is, things are always moving around this house like it's just crazy. I'm asking a friend, is why is the Hoover on top of the fridge, the mini fridge? I'm asking the big question, how did it get there and who put it there? Who put it there? Anyway, let's go. This is what I got for shopping. Noodles. Got the low in fat one though, because obviously some is high in sugars, so I just had to check that. Usual smooth peanut butter for the healthy fats. Protein, nice protein for fish, tuna. Get some sweet potatoes. I usually eat a lot of sweet potatoes and white rice sometimes as well. And I got this for breakfast tomorrow. This is actually for the family as well, and not just for myself, because I don't just think of myself. But usually, on a usual basis, I will tend to buy a lot more stuff. But this is like an average anyway. The only difference that there would be more fruits and a bit more protein and stuff like that. But it's literally just keeping it simple. And I'll usually just prepare something with sweet potatoes, maybe a tuna or chicken or something, etc, etc. But yeah, let's go. We have arrived. We have arrived. As you can see, we are in space. Is this space, is it? Or is this just another Christmas, you know, shenanigan? Yes. So as I was saying before, there's literally food and snacks everywhere in this house. So you know what we do.
Come try this. Come try this.
Try this one. Don't tell that I'm eating some snacks, because it is Christmas, so shh, don't tell the bride. Okay, so meal number 2. Listen, stop. Don't judge me because you don't see no vegetables here, because listen, it is still the Christmas period and we are having a good time. So yes, meal number 2, a few hours later, let's go. So I am going for the Sprite. Bear in mind, I don't ever drink fizzy drinks. I usually just have water, because it is the Christmas period. I'm gonna go for the Sprite. I've just eaten as well and I'm already feeling hungry. So anyway, we move. Like I'm trying to just do like a mini bulk, but we'll see how it goes. So alright, so it is, I think, I'm not sure what time it is, like 7 o'clock or something like that. I've been, over the last 2 hours or so, I've basically been binge watching like 3 episodes of this reunion Christmas. Obviously it's Christmas time, innit? So, and I'm not gonna lie, the program is actually really good, because I'm a horror fan anyways, and for me to watch a Christmas movie, I wanted to kind of get in the spirit. I only watch horror and fitness stuff, so watch this. Actually really good. I recommend that. That's actually a really good program. What's it called again? Family Reunion. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to my 3rd meal. So we are going to my 3rd meal and I am eating. Let me show you. But this is I don't know if you can see it. I have to show you from another take because it's not the best angle from here. But this is basically a Nigerian dish. Pounded yam. Oh my god, I love it. With yes, I am Nigerian. Pounded yam with draw soup, and as you can see, it's got chicken in there. It's got some prawns and shrimp. It's got other kind of fish like mackerel in there. It's got spinach. It's got some okra in there too. So, I do love my pounded yam. I'm not gonna lie, I really do love my pounded yam. So I'm gonna tuck into this and I'm going to enjoy, and I shall see you after I eat my meal 3. Brace yourself. Let me show you how I eat this pounded yam. So what I would do, you grab it. Obviously, you use your hands. This is cultural. It's disrespectful if you use a spoon. So hands, dip into the sauce, diddle, and just put it in your mouth. So I'm gonna finish this and catch you on the other side. Hey, good evening. So it is about 8:30, and as you can see, I have to do some content stuff. Let me show you the other ones I'm about to post on my Instagram. So I'm gonna do this, and then I have to go do some section of YouTube. So I'm gonna edit some YouTube stuff because I'm dropping tomorrow. So by the way, I film and edit all my stuff myself. So I'm gonna edit that, and then I need to go and do some mobility and mind work. Yes, mobility and mind work. and then back to the YouTube. We should finish today, but I finish off with YouTube, and I might have a meal in between, so we should just see how it goes. As you can see, everything's structured in a certain way. But yeah, so but we move regardless. But I need to get back on Instagram because I've been slacking on it. List Maker has been slacking on this, so can you say that? Yeah. So yeah, let's make it happen because we move regardless. Evening. Alright, so I'm literally gonna edit YouTube stuff on my laptop. I mostly do it on my phone as well because I don't really do all that crazy high-tech stuff, but it still takes a long time. So I'm gonna do this for part of the time, like a half hour, 45 minutes. Then I'm gonna go straight into mobility and some mind. Do some mind work. And then go back to editing again because I'm dropping, like I said previously, I'm dropping tomorrow. So we are going to make it happen. So let's grind. Ah! What's good? Okay, so I literally just finished doing some editing for the YouTube content and the Insta content and my other Insta content. Yeah, it took a while, like over an hour and a half. Now I am listen, day in life, it's not that interesting in me. I just literally just make it happen. It's less a lot of grinding. But as you can see, I am also writing a book. Well, I finished writing a book, just getting my cover done with my editor. So we're just going back and forth with how we want the book to look like. So I'm doing this for months now because I'm quite picky of how I want certain stuff. So obviously we're almost finished now, so I'm just making sure, getting all the final edits and everything done. So I'm literally just doing this as well, replying to emails as well, just to make sure everything's up to date. And yeah, that's literally what I'm doing now. And in the next few minutes I'm going to go straight into mobility and mind work, and then maybe get the meal 4 in, because it'll be like 1 hour or 2 I think after. So yeah, so let me just finish replying to this, checking out other emails I need to reply to, and then mobility and mind work. So let's go. When the day has flown, the day has just flown, time is literally just fleeting. I just want to say one thing real quickly. You have a vision, you have a goal. How do you think of making it happen for yourself? Like I always ask people this question, even to do with health and fitness, as in, who are you and what do you want? You can use that in your health and fitness. How do I elevate myself? How do I continue to keep being the better, higher, most supreme version of yourselves? Because at the end of the day, in this short life, you are competing with yourselves. So this is my life, day in life in lockdown. So it's just like, let me continue to keep pushing forward. But now it's time for mobility and mind work, because I'm feeling very stiff and tired, especially my spine area. It's quite tight because I've been not in the best positions, so it's time to elevate and get the body functioning right. So let's make it happen. So how I start my mind work is, what I tend to do is, obviously mind work and mobility is kind of into one, right? I've got some motivational speakers or top motivational influencers that actually help with my mindset. So I listen to that as I'm doing mobility at the same time. So I'm getting killing 2 birds into 1 stone. So this is what I tend to do. Build up your mindset. It allows you to attack your day, and also allows you to go into the night and sleep with basically sleeping and waking up with a better, bigger ambition for the day ahead. So listen, we only have one life. We need to continue to make history for ourselves. So this is why I always have to work on my mind, because when your mind is not right, your body will never be right. So let's go get it. Let's go.
And most of us have no clue who we are.
We all have situations that don't look like they're going to work out.
Yes.
We don't see how we can get well, how we can accomplish a dream, how our family will be restored. All the circumstances say it's not going to happen.
How much of life do you feel like you control?
Surely they will soon haul you off into a financial desert and there let you choke on the dust of your own regret.
And not only is it important for you to know it's possible for you to choose your future, but it's necessary that you work on yourself, that you develop yourself. It's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life. People who don't want anything. People who are not striving. People who are not challenging themselves.
Back to measurement. So how are we defining success? Like if we want to grow the company, let's just say, what does that mean? In 3 months, 6 months, what are we measuring? Why are we measuring those things? And, what is a sort of a comfort goal? Meaning like, okay, we think we can easily hit this number. What is a...
We spread ourselves too thin. Don't know how to say no. And we find ourselves doing all kinds of things and never ever have time to do those things that we need to do to work on ourselves. And then there goes a second, there goes another second, there goes another second, and we can't stop it whole time. And before you know it, you wake up one day and you're behind on your dreams and your bills. So decide that you're going to take some time to work on you, that you deserve that from yourself, that your life deserves some prime time, because you are creating your own production. As Michael Todd would say, you are the star of your show, you are the director, you're writing the script, and you will determine whether your life is a smash office hit or flop. You determine that. Working on yourself, talking to yourself, that's so very important. Overcoming the negative conversation, that inner dialogue that's going on all the time, even when you don't want it to be there. You can't stop yourself right now from thinking. You can't do it. It's going on. And so learning how to empower yourself, part of doing that is standing up to yourself. You've got to stand up inside yourself sometimes and say, shut up! You've got to do this. I was going to give a presentation, and this voice inside of me saying, you can't do this, you don't have everything it takes. I shut up! Yeah, I'm behind on my bills and you're telling me what I can't do. I have got to do it. You'll get scared sometimes. Your mind will go blank on you. Some people you will allow to unnerve you, and you wonder, what's wrong with me? I'm not crazy. Somebody said, it was Winston Churchill, he said that courage is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. When you step into your fears and continue to push yourself to go on, something happens for you. In your personality. It will begin to damage you psychologically. And you don't want to be a part of that kind of self-destructive behavior. And so you want to set some high standards for yourself. Do just a little bit of it. A friend of mine, Bobby Kerr, used to be a roommate. Bobby wanted to go into the area of public relations. He loved working with the public. Young lady he wanted to marry named Clarice. Bobby was a great procrastinator. Pretty soon the job where Bobby worked, they transferred him to another location. He went out to celebrate with the people on that new job site. And Bobby suffered a massive heart attack and died. Bobby didn't drink and didn't smoke, was under 40, and he died. Ask your question, how much time do you have left? How much time do you have left? When you start thinking about that, we don't know. We don't know. Bobby took all the greatness and all of the talent and all of his abilities to his grave with him. One of the things he could have put in parentheses under his name, he didn't use all his stuff. And most of us do that. Most of us don't use the stuff that we have brought into the universe. And we want to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to start living life with a sense of urgency and using what we've got. Using ourselves up. Sharing what we brought into the universe to share. Because if we don't, nobody else will. Stop wasting valuable time. Knowing that if we begin to live our lives as if each day were our last, our lives will take on a whole new meaning. And take on a whole new expression. Valuing each moment that we are blessed with. The next thing that begins to nurture that hunger, honor yourself as your word. Here's a habit that I do. Maybe it might be of some value to you. I get up in the morning and I start writing what great ideas that I can think of today that can improve me and that will enable me to reach my goal. And as I write,
powerful stuff. Powerful. You make goosebumps every day. You know what I mean? We only have one life. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep being the best versions of ourselves, whatever we do. And of course, including your health and your wealth and fitness. So, yeah, it's powerful stuff. It can literally change your mind. So yes, mobility mind work done. I might get my meal 4 in now. So I'm thinking to edit. I'm a slight workaholic. So yeah, let's go. I'm actually just debating if I should go eat or continue editing my YouTube. That is not the time. If you're looking, that is not the time. That's the wrong time. It is just after 11, and yeah, so I'm just debating, because when you have pounded yam, the food I had before, I don't really eat much, but when you have it, it just keeps you full for like the rest of the day, because it's just so dense. Which is why I didn't have another meal after. So I'm not even that hungry, but still I need to get my obviously meal in still. So it might have to be a meal. So let's go. Okay, alright, so can you see me? So we have opted for meal 4. Just after 12 actually now. Let's get prepare this, as you can see. So some jollof rice, some like pie, bit of pie. It's like a quiche kind of pie, with like spinach and little beef bits, and I've added 2 chicken thighs as well, as you can see. Yeah, so that's eating on the bed this time, not in the living room. So I'm gonna eat this whilst watching the view. So I have literally been watching this thing called My Christmas In, and trying to be festive in it. Trying to be festive and watch a Christmas movie, not everyday horror movies or fitness stuff. So I'm gonna continue watching this whilst, you know, eating my meal, and let's make it happen. Let's go. So we've just done meal 4. I am parched. Yes. We move regardless. So yeah, let's go. We have had our meal, and I'm gonna go straight into a snack, or I call this a dessert. Best of both worlds. So we have, of course, we have fruits. We have oranges and grapes. I would usually technically have blueberries, blackberries, apples. Basically, I would usually have a fruits fest. I'd usually have a fruits fest, but I'm just going to stick with grapes and oranges today. So yes, quick tip, oranges. Did you know oranges also have a high amount of amino acids? So yes, get your oranges, get your gains. Yes, so best of both worlds, we have the grapes down here, oranges, and on here we have, you know, little snacks, you know, naughty snacks. I never really have sugars and snacks, so it's Christmas period, so I'm gonna typically go for that as well. So we're having best of both worlds. Oh yes, quick thing as well in terms of viewing and stuff like that. I don't really watch TV much anyway, so me watching Christmas movies, just I'm trying to take myself out of my comfort zone and trying to be more cultural and just say, okay, let me try to watch a Christmas movie, get into the spirit, you know what I mean? I got the beard, so you know, may as well get into the spirit. Because I usually watch a lot of horror when I do have time, and I watch most of my days are actually filled with fitness videos, fitness stuff. So I've watched people like Ryan Terry, Chris Bumstead, Brian Ansley, even more mainstream people like Mike Thurston, Larry Wheels, Joe Linda. So it just goes up and up, and just like, sorry, I can just keep going up and up and up. But that's what I'd usually watch on a normal day-to-day basis. But I'm trying to get my comfort zone this period and trying to, you know, watch more Christmas movies, get the feel, get the thing you really live once. So I'm gonna go stuck on this now, Bugetto. I'm gonna just make it happen because we only live once. We grind. Let's go. And that is it. It's been a long day. I honestly hope you enjoyed the vlog. I tried to keep it as real as possible because it's lockdown, and yeah, I tried to not add any extra bits into it and just make it raw. Yeah, thank you for making this far. Honestly, we continue to make history, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here because it's like 2:30, and yeah, it's late, so I was gonna catch some history games still, whilst I'm still sleeping, so yeah, let's go out there and let's continue to live to make history, because we have one life. Catch you on the other side. Also, you probably wonder why I haven't trained during this vlog. Well, if you're wondering, it's because my body is tired. I have also decided to take time off training. Use the opportunity to rest, recover, focus on mobility, so I come back bigger, better and stronger. This whole lockdown, last 2 lockdowns, I've trained consistently and my body is literally tired. So I've used the opportunities, like maybe things happen for a reason. I move regardless. I use the opportunity to rest, recover. I'm not going to force a workout into the vlog because that's what I usually do. Instead, I'm going to try and make it as realistic as possible what I do during the day. So yes, that's why you haven't seen me do killer home workouts that I would usually do. So next year, it's going to be my year. Next year, 2021, is also going to be your year too. Let's continue to go out there and grind. Let's go.